He's had just over 200 at-bats since coming back from the ACL that cost him the first month of the season. Not quite up to his usual numbers. 802 him already at age 24 this season. And Max picks off the outside corner with a fastball, and it's where. And the slider off the plate. 2-1 to Acuna. Dansby Swanson on deck. Matt Olson behind him. Acuna. Scherzer, who has struggled over the course of his career against the Braves. Lots of starts against them, having pitched in the National League East with the Nationals.
These Braves a 3.88.
And he misses with the slider, and it's a full count to it after missing nearly 7 weeks. That's drilled to center field. Nimmo gives some ground, but he'll get there, and he makes the catch, a step onto the warning track to retire.
Best outfield the Mets can put out there defensively.
Here's Dansby Swanson is having his best season by far, almost 2 months. And gets a slider and yanks it foul when it's over. He'll be going to his first All-Star game this year. And Swanson takes the slider that just missed, 1-2. And he gets that one in for strike 3 called, and Swanson knew it. So he took Freddie Freeman. And then Olson signed an 8-year contract with year that leads the majors. 46 extra base hits. I mean, 33 doubles. That's a good changeup by Scherzer, and it's over.
Or held the lead when he had that Triple Crown year.
Here's a swing and a miss, and Scherzer blows a fastball by Olson. Pittsburgh, Germany. For more information, visit worldbaseballclassic.com. Austin Riley leads off in the home second game. It's a little hard to figure. I mean, there are 5 Braves, and maybe that has something to do with it. Riley with 23 home runs, 56 early. And a big day yesterday against the Nationals. Fouls back a fastball. He hit the game-tying home run in the 8th inning.
I saw the game winner. He has turned into a fine player.
He still strikes out a lot, as a lot of these Braves do. Branston home runs, first in strikeouts as an offense. And Riley gets under this one to left field. It should be playable for Canna.
Well, he just missed that one.
He hit that a mile high. But it stays in the ball. Has 2 home runs in his career against Scherzer. And Max fires a slider in for a strike, 0-1.
The 227 batting average is down for Marcel, but the 17 home runs.
Well, remember, he missed most of last year under suspension, and because of an injury, did not play in the one that clinched the World Series last year. And the curveball misses outside, 1-2 to Ozuna.
Season that really pushed them to the division title and the World Championship.
Right, and Soler is gone, and Peterson is gone. Rosario's still here, but he's barely played because of the eye problem. So those are the guys they picked up. 2-2 coming to Ozuna, and he struck him out. Good changeup by Max to strike out Ozuna. That's his 3rd strikeout. Still trying to get himself back in the groove. He got off to an awful start this year and then acknowledged that he just couldn't see. He had a serious eye issue that needed to be addressed with.
Boy, he had a tremendous World Series.
Golfs one in the air to center field. Nimmo throws a moment, but he comes on. And that retires the side. 6 up and 6 down for Max Scherzer. All 6 to face him. He faces Travis d'Arnaud starting the home 3rd. And gets a slider in for a strike, 0-1. Had the opportunity since he left. He cues that one foul when it's 0-0 after he came back from Tommy John surgery and played a handful of games, and he has turned into a star. And he takes a slider for a call, 3rd strike. So Scherzer makes quick work of d'Arnaud. 3:05 when he got called up, and he got called up the last week in May, right before the Braves went on.
National League Rookie of the Month, hitting .347 the month of June.
Scherzer throws a fastball by him, and you. And the curveball misses badly, 2-1. On the bench now. He just got back from paternity leave. Foul back, 2-2.
Not hitting for average this year, but hitting with power. 10 home runs.
Good cutter by Scherzer, and Harris was a double leadoff hitter. This is popped up. Should stay in play for Escobar in foul ground. And Harris retired 2 out. So Scherzer just keeps Graves today. But it is kind of interesting, isn't it? I mean, the Mets are paying the vast majority of Robbie's salary. Braves figured they'd take a flyer on him. That's hit on the ground sharply. Guillorme can't flag it down. Cano is the first Atlanta base runner. Well, you knew that was going to happen, right? And Acuna gulps one toward the right field line. A long run for Jankowski, and it goes foul. That's fortunate. And he was very judicious about coming back. Didn't try to rush it. 1-1 to Acuna. And he swings and misses at a slider, and it's 1-2. Long hold. And he fires a fastball on the outside corner, and he got him looking. As Scherzer working with a 2-0 lead. Swanson took a call third strike his first time up, and the fastball away for ball 1. Scherzer struck strikeouts. I'd say he's okay. There's a good slider to Swanson, and it's 1-1.
That's that pitch.
Not a lot of guys who can do both. Swanson pops one a mile high in foul ground. Alonso trying to run in under it. Has room, makes the catch. Swanson retired, 1 out.
I would think so, Gary.
Matt Olson takes curveball outside for ball 1.
Max is going to be, excuse me.
Foul tip on the fastball, and it's 1-1 to Olson, who struck out on 3. And they fanned 5 times tonight. Individually, they have 3 of the top 7. 1-2 coming, and he struck him out. Went with the cutter, and he gets a flight out to left his first time up. And he takes a fastball on the corner for a strike.
As well.
The pitch he threw to Acuna to strike him out the last inning. I mean, that was just a thing of beauty where Acuna was looking for a slider. Well, he's got this year and 2 more on his Mets contract. They'll take that. Swing and a miss. High fastball, and it's 1-2 to 1-2 coming, and it's grounded foul. One-two coming to Riley, and that's grounded foul. Another slider. 20 in the World Series. And Max strikes him out. Got him with a changeup. That is completely off his game.
That's just right there. Oh, that is Brian Snitker telling.
Marcell Ozuna leading off in the home 5th. And Scherzer nicks the outside corner with a fastball. Very unaccustomed 5 walks in 5 innings. Grounded down to third, and Escobar handles it. And throws out Ozuna 1 away. But the Mets have been unsteady in that LCS against the Dodgers. And he takes a curveball for a strike, 0-1. Max ahead 0-2. And Rosario flies one to shallow center. Nimmo coming on. Having trouble finding it, and he finally located it. Boy, that has got to be a helpless field. And it used to be a huge problem this time of night that fielders couldn't. Travis d'Arnaud is struck out on 3 pitches his first time up, and he goes after an inside changeup and misses, and it's 0. And that's driven to left field, but Canna's right there to make the catch and end the inning. First real hard hit ball for the Braves all night. d'Arnaud liner coverage begins at 6:30 tomorrow night on SNY. Home 6th inning. Michael Harris lines one to left. Canna, though, comes on and makes the catch. Also made a couple of fine defensive plays tonight in his Braves debut. And he swings through a first pitch fastball. Lost a hand off
the bare hands, Gary.
Is that true?
I think so.
Never had your hand slide off the bat?
Only.
Scherzer's retired 16 of 17 tonight. And he runs one inside to Cano. 2 balls and a strike. Arcia had been filling in. He had stopped hitting, so they picked up Cano, who pops one up. Retreating is Lindor, calling all the way. 2 out. So in the third. And Acuna swings and misses at the first pitch slide. Nothing. Acuna has to move his feet on the fastball.
I've noticed he likes the outside corner against right-handers.
It's hit hard, just foul.
Oh, nice plan. Backhand by the ball.
7 tonight. Half swing, and Acuna stopped it. 2-2. 2-2 coming. And Acuna just got a piece of that slider. Well, need to work with. 2-2 to Acuna. And he lays off. Full count. Leader. But amongst the others, Max is right there. Acuna gets under one and flies it into shallow left center. Angling in Nimmo and Canha. They look at each other, and it's Nimmo to make the catch. Canha wasn't sure that Nimmo was.
Thought I'd give you a break, Gare.
Thanks. I mean, it's not often that I'm busier this past week than you've been all year. Dansby Swanson leading off in the home 7th against Max Scherzer has been nothing short of brilliant base runner through the first 6 innings. Swanson hits one out to left field, hit well. Back goes Canha on the warning track, right at the wall to make the catch. Ballpark just big enough to hold it. And Swanson retired for a long first outfielder, as there's been since Willie Mays. Matt Olson to 400 home runs. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. What have you been, 10 Gold Gloves? Yeah, 10 Gold Gloves. Swing and a miss. Good fastball that time by Scherzer. 1-2 coming to Olson. And he goes away with the fastball at 97, 2-2. And he gets a piece of this one. 3 on the left, 3 on the right side against Olson. And he pulls it, just foul. If it had been fair, a lot
is down the line.
7th pitch to Olson, and he struck him out with the back foot cutter. Beautiful pitch by Scherzer. He was flied out and struck out 0 for 2. I mean, Max was pitching really well before he got hurt. A formidable lineup. Riley rockets one to deep left field. This ball is out of here. And the Braves get on the scoreboard. Austin Riley with his 24th home run of the year. The first run Scherzer's allowed in 2 starts since coming off the injured list. And it's 2-1. 12 2/3 scoreless innings coming off the injured list. He finally cracks and gives. Marcell Ozuna's 0 for 2, struck out and grounded out. And he takes a wild swing. Not hit more. 0-2 coming to Ozuna. And he hits one down the line. That's a fair ball bouncing into the corner. It takes a weird hop away from Canha, but Ozuna will stop at second. They say it bounced out of play, so it's a ground rule double. So back-to-back. He'll throw his first few pitches with no hat, and then Greg Bjornson, the bullpen coach, will hand him his hat.
Really?
Here in the 7th. Yeah, that's pulled foul. The cutter running in on him, and it's 0-2. And the Braves were 10.5 out at the end of May. This is the closest they've been. 0-2 coming. And he bounces that one. Ball and 2. 1-2 coming. Struck him out. Scherzer with the cutter strikes out.